Or I pulled the trigger.
Or somebody told you. Because I'm going to tell you this too.
Mm-hmm.
I got 2 people in the Fed. They said, man, nah, Loon, man, that nigga, man, he ain't. I said, what are you talking about, man? You know I do media. I ain't in all that gangster shit. They said, Loon, that man ain't right, man. Loon, he ain't right, man. Ask him how he came home. And I'm like, I'll ask him how he came home. So you understand people in the Feds are still looking at you, right?
Right.
How did you come home?
When Donald Trump came into office in December of 2018 when he signed the First Step Act. He signed the First Step Act, so we were able to file a motion under extraordinary and compelling circumstances saying, like, back in the day we were bound by the guidelines. Now we could file a motion to the court saying, hey, like I had an 848, continuing criminal enterprise. Because and I had a conspiracy to 6 ounces of heroin. Just the heroin alone, I only could get like 5 years for that. But the 848 is what put me at category level 38, category 4, level 38. And that's what got me the life sentence because they enhanced me for the murders. Bro, there's plenty of people that had crack case with life sentence that.
Yeah, I got one. Shout out LT.
Yeah,
Free Tink too.
So, but a lot of them dudes who in the Feds saying how this and this, they trying to find a way out. And.
But did you tell on people to get out? Living people?
No.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. There's so many people that saying you did, but
I like that.
You like that they say that?
Yeah.
From inside the system, though.
But they ain't produced no evidence yet to you. You talk to them. Why they ain't send you? You got P.O. Box, you got email, you got ways they can send you information. Why they ain't send it to you yet? Talk to me.
But you did say you confessed to 40 bodies that you didn't do, though.
No. See, I had a feeling this was gonna happen, right? So I said, you know what? This time I'm gonna come with my receipts, because I had a feeling you was gonna try to hit me with that, right?
No, it's a question.
Yeah. You see this here?
Seal.
Yeah. See, this what they've been wanting to get up for the longest. Stuff like this. So that when you talk to them, you can say, well, I saw it in black and white. He ain't know I was gonna come with that, y'all.
Oh, that's it.
Hold on. No, that ain't it. Hold on. Let me show you something.
I'm gonna put this on there too.
Yeah. This here.
Now what are these?
Okay, this where the judge granted the motion to have the hearing. After he resentenced me to 27 years, he gave, right here, I was upset about this, right? Right here, the government says, right here, the government tell the judge, the court, that, okay, I had some homicides in my case as well. And in my case, I wasn't charged or indicted for these homicides. But they enhanced me because a guy wore wire on my co-defendant. So in the hearing right here, the government tell her, because if you charged with homicides in your case, they got what you call a victim impact statement.
Exactly.
So the victim, at your sentencing hearing, the victim and family get a chance to come and speak, whatever. I wasn't charged with homicide. I was enhanced for 2 homicides. But here, the prosecutor said, Yana, even though this case, even though under the law, by us having a closed hearing for sentence reduction, it's not allowed for to have a victim impact statement. However, because you allowed this, we thank you for this, and the judge gave them 30 days to contact the victim family. This is the statements from the victim family right here.
Of the 2 enhanced murders?
Right. This is from them.
Now what is it saying though? That hurt your case?
No.
It helped your case?
The judge is when you read what they, because 2 of the sisters said they happy with me dying in prison. A mother and one of the sisters said, no, we want him, we don't know if you let him out.
That nigga brought his shit on y'all, nigga.
Yeah, because I had a feeling this was gonna happen. Yeah. So I said, you know, enough is enough.
Yeah.
Let me go it on. Let me cut the bull and you know, and let you see, because your word hold weight.
Yeah, for sure.
And you see this as court documents.
For sure. And I want the people to see this because it's a lot of shit. I'm telling you, from inside of the federal prison.
Yeah, I know.
They calling me just 2 days ago. I'm on the phone like, man, you know, because they want to see what you doing, who you got, what's going on. I got this, dude, I got just this, such, you know. I said, man, I got Woo just in. Terrance got the Williams coming through, chop it up. No, Loon, he got on the nigga case. They were putting him in places. Nigga was telling them stuff, and he'll go and get time, took off his case. And I'm saying, what? I said, man, it's hurting my feelings coming from y'all, cause y'all in there.
Right.
You sure this ain't YouTube. This some niggas in the prison system. So I'm saying, damn, bro, for real? And then I said, man, I'm gonna ask him.
Facts. But here's the thing about the guys that's in the prison. The federal prison system has got watered down as well, because you got guys that hear a story and they don't have this.
Yeah.
They just take it all for word of mouth now. And I learned that in penitentiary, there was so many dudes that were hot on the compound because one dude said, oh yeah, I checked his work, and he slide for a while on that compound. They doing that now. That stuff is overrated now, bro.
Yeah. We're gonna take pictures of this, man. Make sure it's on the screen so people can see it. I want people to know. Because people been having your name. I'm telling you, dog, this ain't no cap. Even when I just did, because the first person in me, I said, man, what? You know what I'm saying? Because I know YouTube is YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at YouTube saying, that's YouTube. They saying 40 bodies, this, all this shit.
This what my lawyer told the judge, man, you might well just stick to your regular ruling. Because the prosecutor wanted to give me 40 years.
Hey, the nigga done brought this shit on y'all, boy. Y'all gotta figure it out. So now this is the hearing for the reduction of your sentence.
Mm-hmm. Now this, I wasn't supposed to have this because this is sealed, but this is, I'm gonna let you read this, right?
Yeah.
But this is the actual motion
that he filed to get when you were getting out.
And this is dealing with the homicide, the murders you was just asking about. All of them, the 40 of them right here. This is them right here.
But I still don't understand how can you get down on 40 of them?
Listen, this is what people missing out on. I didn't get out of prison by telling on murders. No. I got out of prison because of the First Step Act, the motion I filed. But every time when it first came out, people just were in the Fed. November 1st, 2014, they came out with two-level drug reduction. They said November of 2015, November 1st, 2015, they said they're gonna make it retroactive. Like I told y'all, I had a drug case. I had a conspiracy to 6 ounces of heroin. So under the scale, and I don't have a bad jacket, 'cause I've always been in jail for murders. So the most they could have given me was 5 years. Now, what me having an 848, it pushed the 6 ounces of heroin out the way, and it dropped me down to level 38, which is mandatory minimum 20 to life, because I had a kingpin charge, 848. Every time I file a motion to the courts will say, well, the judge always say, well, Mr. Williams coming forward about this, and this, but what about these murders? Like, he never came forward to tell us what happened with these murders. So I would get denied my motions all the time because they still saying, well, how can we reduce your sentence? Because it'd be discretion by the judge. How can we reduce your sentence? Yeah, you're doing good in jail. Yeah, you got certificates, you got classes, you're doing all that. But we still had these homicides that we know you know about, and you don't want to help us to close the case.
How they know you know about them?
Other people going in there talking, and then one dude, it's in my sentence. They can look this up on Pacer. Get my sentencing transcript. One dude wore a wire on my co-defendant in the jail. So my co-defendant was bragging about bodies. Yeah, we was out there beefing with such and such, and we killed this, we did this. So they went and got the gun, ran ballistic, and seen they had murders on them. And by me being the boss, the head of the case, and I wouldn't snitch on my codies, they gave me the life sentence. They said by the preponderance of the evidence, they gave me a life sentence. But not just because of my code. They took, me and Baby was on having a conversation. I said, man, the homie ran it through a gun. He said the gun was dirty. I said, yeah, that was Calio. So we had a gun that was named after this project. So when they ran the ballistics, okay, They put that on me, and I ain't had nothing to do with those murders. So that's how the feds worked with us. They enhanced me for the murders. But they knew, okay, from guys coming in telling them about stuff and about co-defendant, the dude in the jail, my co-defendant talking about murders. So they know, okay, we know you know too much. So you got it easy with this drug because you don't have a big case. But if we release you now, you getting away too scot-free. So go to the state, help the state with them homicide. Because like when you get a murder case, if they don't solve it in so long, they go to the cold case. So the cold case lasts forever until they would close those cases. So I had a DA that I was cool with. Well, first he was a homicide detective. And he called me, I got him to get me over there. I got the immunity for the bodies, for everything I did. Then he became a DA. But what happened was he got involved with another case with a female and inappropriate stuff happened. They fired him. So that's what took me, because I'd have been out or been had my sentence reduced.
But you got the immunity for telling him what, though?
What happened with these bodies here? See, I had to close the case, and I had to talk to some of the victims' family. Like, I had one father ask me, did my son suffer? And I broke it down like, your son, the same way he took people's lives did, that's the same thing would happen. But I had to actually face some of the victims and talk to some of them and apologize. That's what they make you do. What they'll actually do, they don't make you, but it's better for you, because once you come in forward, you may as well tell them, and talk to the families, because they want to bring closure to the case. But I didn't actually get out on 40 bodies. I don't know where that started. But I didn't never want to stop it because it keep me with interviews,
right.
keep me going, keep me going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I never, even when you go back to my Vlad, I said that I got, for the First Step Act, when Donald Trump signed that December 2018, but I did give up homicides in the state because under the federal law, under Rule 35.
What you talking about, these 2 homicides right here?
No, it's more than 2 in here.
How many is it?
It's the 40 in here.
But so I'm saying, how the 40 get in your paperwork if you ain't got nothing, if you ain't had nothing to do with it? That's what I don't understand.
Under Rule 35.
Yeah.
Once you sentence in the Fed, you or your family or somebody could go and make drug buys or go tell on crimes, and they could reduce your sentence while you sit in the cell.
That's what they told me you were doing. They said that one time, and then you can respond to this. Said something about one time you got involved with a case that was up in New York, some nigga in New York. And now, let me also say this before I get to that. They never questioned will you ride, though. You was a rider. They ain't say you wasn't no rider. They say you're a rider, but he ain't straight, right? And I'm glad you bringing this and you speaking on it. But they said one time you was involved with a case about a nigga from New York. Evidently, y'all was supposed to have had some conversations. You got some information from him from inside of the system and turned that information over. When you turned that information over, you expected them to knock it down. And they said something about that they gave some of the time back because of you being from New Orleans or something like that. There's some, I couldn't really get the full story, but it was something involved with a New York nigga. Have you ever been on a case with a nigga in New York?
My code is from New York.
You are watching It's Up There podcast. For free tickets to our live show, visit patreon.com/itsuptherepodcast. You will be able to sit in the live audience for our next live show in 2 months. Also, to see this full episode, come to our official Patreon. Thanks for watching.